Congratulations, Alovi. Oh, here we go. Captain America's theme. For freedom, stars and stripes.
We have a lucky match with switching enabled. A lucky match. All Pokemon's abilities will be changed to Super Luck. For the blue corner, it will be Uxie, Shelgon, and Mamoswine.
And on the red corner, we have Dewgong, Nuzleaf, and Vaporeon.
Nuzleaf confirmed water. Kappa.
For 20 HP Vaporeon Vape-Nation. Nice memes.
This music's so good, I really don't want to speak over it.
Same, it's super awesome.
So, as for the held items for the Pokemon in this match, obviously Uxie has an item that won't do anything in battle. Shelgon's Damp Rock will increase the duration of rain, and Soft Sand will strengthen Mudshot's power. Icy Rock will strengthen Dewgong's Ice Beam. Expert Belt, I believe, increases Brick Break's power, and the Silk Scarf will increase Trump Card's power.
Very interesting set there, and in a lucky match, this will be very good because I believe they have the ability to possibly do critical damage and one-hit KO, right?
Well, it does increase the critical hit rate to a minimum of 12.5%.
Very interesting. That's very interesting. So we have less than a minute now to get your bets in.
Certainly not Gen 1 criticals, but not a lot of betting action yet, but that may soon change. Oh, I'm sorry, Emithius Leslie. I was wrong on that. You're right. Icy Rock extends Hail, and the Expert Belt increases super effective damage. Anyways, we have less than 20 seconds left to get your bets in for this lucky match. So the match will begin with Uxie and Dewgong. And
someone's making a prediction here at the Gateway Coliseum. We'll see if they're correct.
They are not correct. It is the Courtyard Coliseum.
Wrong.
Dance game. I'm not sure if... Oh, okay, no fog. First turn switch, Dewgong will be replaced by Nuzleaf.
Uxie goes for a Calm Mind.
That will increase its special stats. And now Uxie will be switched out for Mamoswine.
Interesting choice there by the blue team.
Trying to get the type advantage, although Leaf Blade is also super effective against the Mamoswine. And Mamoswine gets taken out just like that!
That's gotta hurt.
Indeed it does.
Blue team down to 2 Pokemon.
And Uxie will be sent back out for the blue corner. It is not in very good shape right now.
Nuzleaf goes for a Feint Attack.
Super effective damage. Uxie down to just under half health. And Uxie, Psychic, Dark, no.
Nuzleaf goes for another Feint Attack. Here we go. And he's going to do some damage here. It's going to be super effective, and it's going to KO.
And the blue corner's hopes and dreams will rest on their Shelgon. I wonder what it could do here.
Shelgon, the last remaining Pokemon for the blue team, so we'll see if they can manage to clutch it out.
Looks like Shelgon's looking to set up a rain dance. Nuzleaf will go first and use a Leaf Blade. And it's a glancing blow.
Shelgon successfully starts to rain, with the rain dance.
And it is, and I can feel the rainfall here at the commentary booth. Luckily, it is enclosed, so we are not wet.
Lucky for us.
Nuzleaf will use another not very effective Leaf Blade.
Shelgon goes for a flamethrower attack, and that should do some considerable amount of damage to Nuzleaf. It's super effective.
A very curious set of moves, being that it's raining, weakening the flamethrower.
Nuzleaf goes for another attack, and it's not going to be very effective.
More weak sauce there. Shelgon will use a Dragon Pulse on the Nuzleaf. And down it goes.
Blue team manages to take out one of Red's Pokemon. Rain continues to fall here in our Coliseum as we are nicely dry in our commentator's booth.
Dewgong will be sent out for the red corner and is in pretty good shape. And it uses an Ice Beam on the Shelgon, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Blue team loses their last Pokemon and red team wins. Congratulations, red team.
A minor 21% payout for the red team, but it's a payout nonetheless. And we will now be heading on to our hourly break. Resident Sleeper.
Resident Sleeper Hour. Hope you guys are having a great time here on Twitch Plays Pokemon. If you guys are just tuning in here on our hourly break, my name is B-Boy Tips.
And I am G-Force Fly, and we will be with you for this next hourly break and the next token match.
If you guys would like to make a bid on a token match, you guys have the chance to do that now. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and read off who's that Pokemon. One hint is from another Pokemon. While its movements out of the water are sluggish, it can swim as fast as any blink. For some reason, this Pokemon resembles a Pokeball. They release poison spores to repel those who try to catch them. A river dammed by ? Will never overflow its banks, which is appreciated by people nearby. Who's that Pokemon? Do you guys know?
I would have to say that it is not Fungus.
Not Fungus.
Naturally, that would be the odd one out. TPP Simulator telling one EA Man, and get Furret, it's going straight to fix the chat would be nice FPS Kappa. Oh, we have a token match. Looks like a Metronome match, codenamed Vood.
Vood?
Not dude, not rude. Vood.
See some variation in this Metronome match. You have a Sudowoodo and a Froslass. Haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, Sudowoodo doesn't seem to be very popular, but you seem to see a lot of Mawwiles, also see a lot of Meowths, and we also see a lot of Froslasses. Come on, chat. You know better than that. 20 seconds left. Here in this hourly break, we have another match. Here, we got the Osloths versus Slackoth, Froslass, and Chatot.
Love Chatot.
Hate Chatot. And the Pokemon is B-Barrel.
Oh, hey. Hey, B-Barrel. Don't you usually show for Metronome matches, too?
Occasionally it does.
So here we go. In our side game, if you'd like to get a chance to win a token, you can press a input, type in the chat up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select, or you can wait. Right now, we're trying to check our money or something.
Yeah, it looks like we're going down. We may want... I heard the chat may have wanted to adjust the text speed. I don't know. Painkiller wins the token.
Congratulations on your token. So here we go. On to our next match. We have our Metronome match with switching off. And on the blue team, we have Meowth, Wailord, and Politoed.
And on the red corner, Sudowoodo, Machoke, and Froslass. So the bets are starting to roll in. And we will take a quick look at the abilities. Politoed has the Damp ability, which means that it cannot explode, nor any other Pokemon can explode against it. Wailord has Water Veil, which I believe... Hold on a minute. I'll get back to that one. Meowth has Technician, which boosts moves that have power levels of 60 or less. Oh, by the way, Water Veil means that Wailord cannot be burned. Sudowoodo has the ability... Go on.
Oh, go ahead.
Sudowoodo has the ability Rock Head, which means it is immune to recoil damage. Machoke has No Guard, which we all know makes it not miss, or Pokemon miss against it. And Froslass has Snow Cloak, which makes it harder to hit when it is hailing.
Meowth with Technician is a pretty great ability or set for it. And also Damp is very interesting too. I didn't know that Damp, you cannot self-destruct on Politoed. Very interesting.
Indeed. 45 seconds left to get your bets in on this YOLO No match. Nick and Corey XP are the top bidders on red and blue respectively. $15 seconds left to get your last second bets in on this Metronome match. And once you hear this betting period will have ended, so come for the YOLO, stay for the Gnome. Here we go!
Let's go!
And we are headed to the Neon Coliseum. A nice backdrop for this intense battle that is about to take place. Let the best RNG win.
Bless RNGesus. So here we go. First out is Politoed versus Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo's going to go for the Metronome. And it's going to go for a Dynamic Punch. Here we go. Hiya.
Politoed will be
damage.
confused. And Politoed's gonna try to work its way through its confusion. Can't do it. It attacked itself. And let's see if Politoed can work through it this time. It does, and now we'll dig into the move pool for the first time. And it will dig up Dream Eater. But Sudowoodo is not asleep.
That attack not working out for the blue team, but Sudowoodo is going to go for a Metronome, and it's going to go for a Blaze Kick. Not very effective, but it does some damage. Politoed sitting at about 70 HP right now. Sudowoodo is going to get the turn first, so let's see if he can kill. It's going to go for a Metronome, and it's going to use the taunts.
That's going to be a very tough break for Politoed. Is going to be forced to struggle.
The disrespect.
So Politoed is going to go down on this very turn if it can move. And it does. Politoed's going to get a little damage in on this rock. Or this fake tree for a matter. And now the blue corner will have to send out their Wailord.
Yep, Politoed takes itself out, and there goes Blue's first Pokemon. Sudowoodo gets a turn in for Metronome, so let's see if it can get something. Goes for a Conversion 2.
And it changed into the Ghost type. So now it pretty much has, the red corner pretty much has 2 Frostlasses.
And out goes Wailord, Lord of Wales. He's going to go for a Metronome.
And Wailord will dig up Air Cutter. A critical hit on the Sudowoodo, bringing it down to 40%.
Sudowoodo goes for a Metronome, and it's going to use Fissure.
Oh, but it missed! That would have been a huge break had that Fissure hit.
Nice try, nice try. Wailord goes for a Metronome.
And the Metronome turned into Fire Spin. It's another critical hit. It doesn't do much, but now it's trapped in the vortex.
Sudowoodo goes for a Metronome, and it's going to get Supersonic. And it's going to miss. But it's going to get burned, so it does some damage there. So it's looking pretty good for the blue team right now.
Yeah, that Fire Spin is going to do some chip damage to that Sudowoodo over time.
Sudowoodo goes for a Conversion.
Conversion Reversion! It's now a normal type.
Wailord goes for a Metronome, and it's going to go for Doom Desire.
It's channeling its inner Jirachi.
As life slowly drains from Sudowoodo from that burn, we'll see if he can manage to get an attack out and do some damage.
The Fire Spin. Wailord will go first on this turn. And it digs up Lava Plume. And Sudowoodo is burnt. Red corner has a 118% payout should they win this match. It's gonna be Machoke's turn for the red team.
Machoke is sent out. Let's see if he has some gut and spirit. Machoke uses Metronome. Goes for a Side Beam. Interesting. Does some damage. Wailord's going to get a turn in. He's going to go for a Metronome.
And after this turn, I believe the Doom Desire will hit. And Wailord's going to use Razor Wind.
Doom Desire hit, bring it down to half health. Very nice. Machoke goes for a Poison Powder. And that's going to poison Wailord. And that's not going to be very good for the blue team.
And now Wailord will use a Razor Wind on the Machoke, bringing it down to about 20%.
Machoke sitting at 46 HP on critical HP. We'll see if we can get another attack out. He's going to go for a Metronome. Goes for a Shadow Punch. And it hits, and it's going to do some damage.
And now Wailord will drop a move. And it chooses Mist Ball. It channels its inner Latias. And Machoke is down.
Down by Mist Ball, and Red loses their second Pokemon. All that's left is Froslass.
And indeed, Red's hopes and dreams will rest on this Froslass. And a 118% payout lays in the balance.
We'll see who takes home the glory today. Froslass is going to use a Metronome attack. Goes for a Power Trick.
That will switch its attack and defense. Wailord will go now, and it will use Eruption, which isn't super strong because it's at less than half HP, but it does do a decent amount of damage nonetheless.
Wailord just hanging on with just 75 HP. Froslass goes for a Metronome. It's going to go for a Smog.
Ooh, I wouldn't want to be in that. And Wailord's last and final move will be Calm Mind. Unfortunately, that's not going to avoid the poison damage, and it's going to be a one-on-one showdown. Meowth, Froslass, who will take home the glory?
This is it. Meowth versus Froslass. Right now, Meowth is sent out.
Meowth will go first. It waves its paws. And out comes a Shockwave, bringing Froslass down to about 30% health.
Froslass uses a Metronome. Manages to get an Absorb, and that's going to take away some HP from Meowth. It's going to be just a little bit. We'll see if that helps.
The Technician boosted that Shockwave. Let's see what Meowth does this time. A wave of the finger, and it turns into Nasty Plot. That will increase its special attack power.
Froslass goes for a Metronome on its turn, and it will get a Hammer Arm. Oh,
and the Chople Berry will weaken it. But it's a critical hit!
Hammer Arm hits with a critical hit, does a great amount of damage onto the Meowth, but its speed falls, I believe. Yes, so it's looking pretty even right now, I would say.
Oh man, it's getting tense here. It's going to come down to the very end. Meowth uses Charm to greatly reduce Froslass's attack power.
Less than 3. Froslass goes for a Metronome. Uses Superpower. Let's see if that works.
Will the Charm matter here? It does!
Super effective. Oof. And it stays alive, just barely hangs out on critical HP. It's getting down to the wire here. We'll see who really takes home the glory. Who wants to win this Pokemon battle?
Oh my goodness. It's going to come right down to the wire. What will Meowth do? It will use Mud Bomb. And Froslass is down! The Nasty Plot matters! And the blue corner escapes with the victory.
Red team loses their last Pokemon, and blue team wins with a 84% payout. Congratulations.
And with that, we will have to say our goodbyes, unfortunately. Anyways, yep. I am G-Force Fly.
And I'm B-Boy Tips.
Thanks for watching Twitch Plays Pokemon. Have a great rest of your night.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Peace.